Okay, I woke up because I couldn't sleep, and now that I'm standing up, I'm sleepy. This is still day number one of me getting the fillers done. I got a lot more than I thought I was gonna get. I got Botox here, Juvederm here. I can kind of feel it up here. I don't want to touch it too much. And then Juvederm here. You can kind of see. Okay, so that's just a pimple, but see those little dark things that look like moles right here? That's the injections for that. I don't show any injection marks around my eyes. I tried to get these removed, but he said that that might leave a worser mark if you get flat moles removed because it may look like a chicken pox mark because you have to like dig them out. If they're a skin tab, it's easy. Yeah, my energy is so low. You guys know what kind of day I had yesterday. I put up or tried to put up like a before video, but I was moving too much and all you can really see was my boobs moving around, so I took that video down. So yeah, headbands always make your face look a little bit tighter than what it is, but we will see. I know my whole apartment is a mess. I'm so sleepy now. We're gonna see what ends up happening with this. I expect my face to swell. Like I'm kind of like kicking myself because I was gonna go back in and get more in, and then I missed my opportunity window because I was like, oh, I kind of want to get some moles removed. I want to get all this stuff done. We even talked about this. I'm gonna have to go to like a dermatologist for. He said this is like a fat pocket, and it would have to be cut and drained, which that kind of thing runs in my family. So I am gonna look into that. I thought maybe it would go down on its own. He said no, he doesn't think so. So that's something I'm gonna get done. But I'll be wearing bangs probably because that's got to heal up if somebody cuts in your face like that. So I can definitely. Okay, so when you look at other people, why is it that you feel like other people have like a drastic difference if you're looking for a difference? Like right now, my face is so oily. Do I want to do it with witch hazel? I don't want to like do too much to my face right now, because that's how people like get infections and things like that. I may put some witch hazel on it though to get some of this oil off. But when I saw my friend do hers before she went in, I was like, "Girl, I'm looking all up in here. I'm looking all over her face, and I am tired. So we'll see what I wake up like tomorrow." But I saw her. I mean, I felt that hers were more prominent than mine, and I hate mine. But I feel like that he brought hers all the way flat. Like hers came up so much more. What would I look like if I didn't have these? I wonder. I think I'm gonna work on it. I may end up going to. I can see how this is addictive. If you're in school to like do this, or you're thinking about doing fillers, it is a money maker. Because once you do it, it's like you want more and more. Like at the end of my day, I'm used to looking like so beat up. Like I've been like hit by a fucking Mack truck. Um, so I was just tired of like looking that tired. And even though I'm really tired and my face still looks kind of tired right now, I don't look as tired as I normally do. I didn't recognize what a difference that this was gonna make. Like because I don't have forehead wrinkles, I have this, and this was leaving a line. But because I got the injection there, it's already making it look relaxed. I'm gonna do a little bit more research. Look, y'all, I'm not like everybody else. I am not new to the plastic surgery game. I'm true to the plastic surgery game, fillers, whatever you want to call it, doctors, cosmetic. Do your research, do whatever it is you want to do. I don't do that. I do word of mouth. Word of mouth to me is like the best. Like most of the women that were there, I would not even have known that they got things done. Like my face right now, I don't look done, but I do want a more done look. There was only one lady in there who had a very done face, like where everything was just like that. And I know people don't like that, whatever, but when you've been through a lot of things in your life, like I feel like I've been through, I just don't want any wear on my face. You know what I mean? My friend that was with me, she said it took 10 years off. I feel like right now I just look really rested. Now I'm going to go read and see how long it's going to take for my face to like really feel up to its maximum. Like what I don't want to happen, which kind of happens like when you get boobs in surgery, is that the first day you're as plump as you're going to get, and then it kind of subsides. He told me that I might bruise like over here, so if I look like I got a black eye, over the next 2 days, and that's fine. I saw some of them. I was the only African American person. I sure was. And it was like 20 people. Hispanic people, Arabic people, everything. But on them, what I could tell, because that does matter because your skin texture, our skin is thicker. On them, when they first got it done, it looked like they had got like bee stings. And that's because he had mentioned like something like not enough saline or whatever. If you use more saline, it kind of stops the bee sting. But I never welted up, and it felt like if you took what do you call that? A toothpick or one of those floss picks and just like stick yourself with it. That's what it felt like for me. It really wasn't. Now at one time this eye did tear, like a tear came out, but girl, I was praying the whole time. I'm like, Lord, let this be clean, let this be sterilized, don't let anything get infected, let me be symmetrical. So when the tear fell, girl, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was thinking more like, what is this gonna really look like? So I am just being transparent. This is driving me crazy. I am just being very transparent with you guys about my life right now. I don't know. I gotta go call my boyfriend and make sure that he's gonna make it home safe tonight. Yeah, I think I'm gonna witch hazel my face. But my friend was like, girl, you're looking 10 years younger. Like, I'll show you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. This is the tear trough. And this. See how this is already like pooling oil is what I call it, like this. I wonder what I would look like if I got that absolutely filled in. I mean, I got a big discount, okay? Because of the group that I was with. Somebody in the group, her brother is actually a doctor or something like. He's not that doctor, but is a doctor. So we got a really good discount. But for me, it was still kind of expensive. I paid $650. But if I would have got this done in office, like, regular way, it would have probably been like, oh my God. Because just the tear trough and this, they wanted $2,000 for me. So if I would have added Botox, I would have been well over that. But then I was like, do I want to go ahead and put in more here? Like now I want to go ahead and put in more, which the person that did ours, he does not live here locally. I guess I could travel. It's not that many hours away to go see him. I don't know. How would I feel about going to somebody else after I've already got it started with this one person? Because the girl that priced me the first time for that $2,000, she's actually an African American girl. But everybody's style is different. Like I was watching a girl that does Trisha Paytas, Joanne the nurse. She actually injects herself. It's everybody's individual idea of beauty. Like this guy was either Arabic or Hispanic, so they got a different idea of beauty. The African American girl that priced me, black girl, whatever. She loves fillers because she recognized on all those reality shows, that's why their cheeks are up like that. It's not makeup. They built their cheeks up with this filler. So you can do it over time. Like this was my first time. I'm going to see like how high up I can get this and how smooth I can get that. And then it was so funny because I was watching I'm giving y'all that grandma stance right now, girl. Sometimes I feel young till I get tired, and I'm like, ooh, I'm tired. I was watching Cardi B talk tonight about something, whatever her Instagram thing was, and I'm like, oh my God, her face is completely filled. Like you can't sell me an eye cream. You can't sell me a facial cream. I'm sorry. You can't roll my face. You can't, baby. You can't. You cannot. I now know because I sat there and I watched the people around me because we're in this group and, we go to get it done and then we come back out, go to get it done, come back out. And I watched their before. I watched like their little pinpricks and I watched those areas come back up with volume. And a cream ain't gonna do that. You can rub yourself to life and death. My thing is, I love word of mouth with people that I know. Like I've known this lady now for over a year. Back in January, I saw her face. She had got it done the same day. She did. Like I don't look dramatic. I just look like, you know what I mean? So I'm giving you guys the roughness. It's gonna be an interesting journey. I already feel like I look less beat the fuck up. And that's exactly, excuse me, Jesus. I feel like that's how you have me looking, Jesus. You have me looking like I just been beat up. I know life has slung me down a few times, but I don't want to look like that. Like, I just, oh, girl. So, we're going to see, like, I don't know. If you're thinking about it, get you some good word of mouth. If you don't have people that really are into that whole world, then yeah, spend your hours on the internet. But if you see somebody and you think that they have work done or you like their work, just ask them, where they're going and then go from there. So that's all I will say. But yeah, Botox and I tried to look to see how many syringes I had, and I think I saw like 4 or 5. Like this is just like one Botox syringe, and then one syringe for teardrop. I think that's like one on each side, and one on each side here. So that would have got me to my 5 syringes. And I think that's what because 1, 2, 3, see, I'm tired. I think that's what I saw. So, yeah, but there was like this girl there, Arabic girl, and I was like, but how old are you? I asked her how long she had been coming. She said she'd been coming for 3 years. And I said, but how old are you? And she said she was 28. And I was like, I am so mad at you. She was like, no. And these are like really professional people with really professional, stressful, front-facing jobs. And she didn't want to have like what they call, and what I look like sometimes, is resting bitch face. She wanted all of that kind of, the ability to scowl at people taken away. But this is all she does is up here. She doesn't touch her lower face. So, but I told the doctor that I wanted to dose the hell out of my lower face and leave the top. The good thing about Juvederm, though, Juvederm is more expensive than Botox, is that allegedly you only have to have it done like a year to a year and a half, all depending on your metabolism. Everything runs off fast on me but fat. So I can lose everything but fat quickly. So I know because my skin is so oily, I sweat. I don't expect to get a year and a half. If I get a year, I'm good. But you don't need to keep doing the Juvederm. I cannot wait like 3 more months. 3 months, I'm going back. Or I may go back sooner than that. But it's like my word is obsessive, you guys. I don't want to be obsessive. But that's because I want a certain aesthetic. I want this whole thing built up, and I think I want a little bit of a cheekbone. Now, oh my God, while we're talking about fillers, I could talk about this all day. I could not figure out what I was not liking about Wendy Williams' face. I know Wendy Williams is going through a lot right now. She stopped getting her cheeks filled. Somebody must have said something to her. Or maybe she just said, I'm going to give my face a break from the fillers. But that is what is different about her. Because when they've got different memes and stuff like that. And I'm like, she does not look the same. When you look at her when she was doing her show before, this area was so filled. Like, that's why she would always look like she was puckering. Like, because this was so filled. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see how that, if I overfill this area, because that's what a lot of ethnic people, black people, that's what a lot of the black girls are liking. They're liking to get the cheekbones. Okay, let me just, whatever, judge me however you want. Cheekbones for the fillers, because it takes our face up and stops us from looking so saggy and weighted down. And our skin is thicker. Like when we do wrinkle, it's normally like not like really thin like other nationalities. Like my friends, I think that's why their face it was like, damn. Like all y'all stuff is like no demarcation here. It was like snatched. But we came in there and I feel like the hers was more prominent than mine. But it was snatched. I'm telling you. Anyways, because our skin is thicker, the black girl that I went to, she didn't want to mess with this too much. She wanted to focus up here because this is where it's thinner. And I think because whenever the skin is thinner is when you're going to see the most results off of fillers. This is a filler conversation. I don't care, what you naysayers think, but if you are into this kind of thing, let me know. And, how do you not get addicted to it and make yourself look clownish if you have the money? Because the only thing that's going to stop you, okay, so I was waiting, and I was like, oh, I want to go back in, and then a little guy, he came in there for something else. He was like, well, what's holding you back? He was like, well, he would. And I'm like, oh. See, and now I don't feel like I have to hold the camera up that high. Right now, I feel like it took me back to, I mean, I am overweight right now. So, like, even as I'm looking at myself, I don't even want to get down on the scale. I'm like, I don't even want to put junk into my body. I'm going to, like, I'm hungry right now, but it's like midnight. I'm like, normally I would like try to DoorDash something or go walk to a restaurant. Like, no, I don't want to. I want some weight to come off. Just different things. Like, I feel, okay, can I talk to you guys about you guys being like psycho, not understanding people? When people are not looking their best on the outside, something is really going on the inside. And I'm not feeling my best on the inside because of my health. Like, I gotta get some weight off because I literally feel physically, like I'm trudging through life because of my weight. But the weight is like so slow. Like, oh my God. Like, people like, they can see a difference. But I'm like, I'm working too hard. I'm changing too much and I'm not getting the drastic results, which I know for me, exercise. But because I have the fibroid, girl, I have to be careful because if I exercise too much, that freaking side will like seize up on me and almost make me want to drop to my knees. So I have to be really low impact or whatever. I don't want to show you guys how messy my bathroom is. So anyways, everybody does things differently, and I'm just trying to get myself back together. I feel like this is what I look like when I'm rested. But we're going to see because this is still day number 1. And no, I have not swollen yet. And this is what I have. I feel like because I got some here, it made my face look a little bit slimmer, like less puffy. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like I have the tendency to look very, very puffy, like especially here. Girl, I'm saving all my money. Like, you can go on Sephora and spend $200, you know. You can go on Mac and spend $100, $300 here and there. Save that, get you some fillers. Just cut all of that. You're just beating your under eye to death. I mean, do you? I'm not gonna tell you what not to do, but I'm not gonna do that. You do what you want to do, just like I'm gonna do what I want to do. But for me, this was worth it. But I want more. We're gonna see how if this really freezes up on me because it's not really frozen. You see that? It's still moving right now, but I heard that it takes a couple of days. Anyways, I have rambled, and I'm gonna call this my filler ramble. Did you know that YouTube doesn't like anything about like health? I already know that. Like, if it's like depression or miscarriage, I understand that. But even if you put stuff like fillers, they don't like that. I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me. Let me go lay down. I need to drink like probably 3 bottles of water and wake up and go eat breakfast. And I need to eat breakfast at home, not at a restaurant. Let's get our life together, girl. I'm gonna really work on my skin. Because I get breakouts. Like, I clear out a breakout and then boom, a breakout comes back. And like this breakout here, I know it is because I ate that stupid pizza. Even though I didn't eat that much pizza, boom, I eat dairy and it's like, go crazy. Like, I just can't eat like a normal person. I have to drink more water. I just really, for me to look taken care of, I have to put so much into it. It drives me crazy, but it is what it is. I might use this from Lush to get this oil off. I want to sanitize but not go crazy. Anyways, it's late on Saturday night. Let me go. Let's see if I'm able to keep doing this. You know, let's see how much it. But I cannot believe it though, because okay, last thing, he felt like this was so, like, if I didn't get this done, he was gonna have to end up putting Juvederm up here instead of Botox. He felt like he's not pushy, but he definitely made me feel like I needed that done, girl. I definitely got the vibe, like, girl. He was like, if it was him, he would focus on this and this and this and not even worry about this. But this is what drives me crazy. Everybody has a different aesthetic of beauty. A lot of other cultures, especially Hispanic, they like laugh lines because that means that you're laughing a lot and having a good time. I don't like that. I don't want to look mean, but I want to look. But girl, Shekinah, I can't do Shekinah. I love me some Shekinah Joe, but she got that face. I can't even do it, but it's like, it's like so full. Like, I don't know. We're going to see what ends up happening to me. This is just a part of my journey. We'll go from there every 3 months. So let's keep checking in. And you guys can monitor me because y'all monitor everything else. I gotta find me a good dermatologist here in Houston though for like this to get that removed. And I still kind of want these moles removed. Even though it may leave me a chicken pox mark, I already have like a pox mark right there. I don't know. Let me stop. Bye y'all.